You said it hurts her.
I shouldn't have to have a baby because you want me.
What'd you call it?
I should have to have a baby.
So you should be able to kill the baby.
Those systems are so poor.
There you go. Did you? Hey, you should listen to what she just said.
If I want to kill my baby, I'm gonna kill that shit.
Thank you. You said women don't take pleasure in it. That's how we started. She just
you're generalizing.
No. She just refuted your position.
Is she speaking on behalf of all women?
But I just showed you that this is the face of abortion. You tried to protect it. This is the real face. She said I should be able to kill that shit if I want to. Her baby.
And I will.
Baby daddy free, that mean I ain't got a baby coming out of me. So I'm ABORTING. On my way to the clinic, I forgot the plan B. Let's go. Bitch, I got murder on my mind. Let's go. Bitch, I got murder on my mind. Yeah, bitch, I got murder on my mind. Let's go. Murder. Bitch, I got murder on my mind. I forgot the plan B. Ain't no cuffing me. You can't put me on the shelf outside with the team. All these having babies, but that ain't finna be me. Said he wanna settle down.
Guys, leave a comment. I gotta go. Jesus.
Modern women find 80% of men as unattractive. And so on dating apps, which people will argue that maybe people on dating apps aren't looking for something serious, but that's the #1 way people meet. Women only swipe right 5% of the time, up to 20% on the high end in certain studies. So women are all sleeping with the same guys. So for guys that are in that percentage, it's like they just have an abundance of girls throwing themselves at them. And then the women will come back later and say,
there have been such trash.
When women call men trash, it's usually sign language being used by women who have been treated like trash by men. But go ahead.
I was talking to this guy. We were talking for a minute.
Now, what do you mean by a minute?
Going on dates on and off for months, like 6+ months, right?
But that's a serious relationship, right?
He's a part of my roster. Like, I'm not taking him too seriously, but he was pressed.
A roster like a basketball team or a starting five or squad of men. You know that's nasty, right? Like, disgusting.
Like, finally give it up to him or whatever.
Yeah, or whatever.
Why am I just finding out that this man has been in a whole ass relationship?
He was definitely married or in a long-term relationship, viewed you as a pro to him or a thought or a side chick, right? Sucking feet, probably pouring candle wax down your goddamn back. Now you feel like trash because you thought you were playing him, but he actually played you.
This man was dripping candle wax down my back.
Oh yeah, I know.
What I'm trying to figure out is why most men always get looked upon like they're not a hoe. Why is it different for women than it is for men?
because men and women are different.
They are.
Because
Because
it's easy for us to get sex. The world doesn't think highly of you if you do what's easy. And men getting sex is hard. So if they do what's hard, it's valued. If we do what's easy, it's not.
In order for me to sleep with 100 women, especially quality, beautiful women, I would have to have some type of value about myself. In order for you to sleep with 100 men, you don't have to do anything but just say it. And you can just walk down the road and you would find men that will sleep with you.
Women divorce men 70 to 80% of the time. I would argue in relationships, it's probably similar. Men aren't leaving, women are. So to a guy's point of view, he's going to commit to this girl. And what does he get? He doesn't get purity anymore. You know, these hoes. You know, he doesn't get youth anymore. So he doesn't get either of those things. A lot of times she already has a kid. So he's not fulfilling his mating strategy. On top of that, even if he does find a good woman that maybe has the qualities he's looking for, she was going to want him to marry her. And what is out of that? Oh, she can leave and take half and take my kid. And she's paid to take my kids away from me. She gets more money if she takes my children. And so from the men's point of view, they're just kind of like, F it, because women aren't wives nowadays. And what do they get out of it?
But
men are logical. They're logical people. And so they're thinking, does the benefit outweigh the cost? And I just think as women, we have to look at ourselves and say, the benefits we bring nowadays don't outweigh the cost for most men.
I'm BDF, baby daddy free. That mean I ain't got a baby coming out of me. So I'm
Some of the tweet that landed her in that hot water here. It was posted to Twitter last Thursday under the account @mostly_hated. It says, "Black women raising boys, please stop letting your sons pick up your female traits. I have an expletive boys in my class. I know you'll have some men around somewhere. This expletive is getting ridiculous." Now, this comment got some quick reactions when I showed it to some parents in person today.
It's not with that type of behavior.
Honestly, with a lot of
So everybody's jiving, but let's jive on that level.
If I love you, I can't lie to you.
Of course you can lie to me, and you will. If you love me and you're going off with Maddie someplace, you're lying to me. Because what the hell do I care about the truth? I care if you're there. What Billie Holiday say, hush now, don't explain.
All right, I accept that.
Of course you'll lie to me, because I don't even want to care. What does the truth matter? And why are you going to be truthful with me when you lie to everybody else? You lied when you smiled at that cracker down the job, right? Lie to me, smile. Treat me the same way you would treat him.
I can't treat you the way I treat him.
You must. Because I've caught the frowns and the anger. He's happy with you. Of course he doesn't know you're unhappy. You grin at him all day long. You come home and I catch hell. Because I love you, I get least of you. I get the very minimum. And I'm saying, fake it with me. Is that too much of the black woman to ask of the black man?
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie anywhere I want. I don't have to find a hideout place like you.
Women are in a very privileged position where they don't have to understand how men think because men come up to you no matter how you look, how you behave, whatever. Men, however, that are good with women at least, must understand how women think to attract them and retain them. Okay. So the reason why you're able to say the things that you're saying, which I'll be honest with you, are fairly ludicrous, is because you don't understand what it's like to date a woman as a man, and that weakness is not tolerated by women. It's a biological instinct. Women are designed to look for men that are better than themselves, that can provide for them. So if I show traits of lack of security, lack of awareness, lack of leadership in the chaos, what happens is the girl loses respect for me and she's going to start to look for other men. It starts with the bills, starts with me crying, starts with me being vulnerable. So what I tell guys is go out there and talk to men that understand your gripes, because women aren't. We live different worlds where there isn't the same burn of performance. You can get into a nightclub for free, I must pay. You can get on a boat just by existing, I must pay. I go ahead, I have to get a certain job and make a certain amount of income to attract a certain caliber of woman. You don't.
There is a study by Morgan Stanley Financial. They did you can go find it too. It's online. It's called The Rise of the She Economy. In that sort of research, they postulate that by 2030, women between the ages of 25 and 44, something like 52%. I hope I'm getting my numbers right. Something like 45 to 52%.
It's over half.
Yeah,
it is going to be over half
of women of marriageable age will be single for the rest of their lives. They will not reproduce unless they get unless they get artificial insemination, but they will be unmarried and childless during those ages by 2030, which is like a very, very steep incline. In fact, they are so certain of this that they did this research on Morgan Stanley so their investors would know what to invest in the coming decade.
Go, go, go. We need all that. Do the shit. Yeah, I'm L-R-E-E, baby daddy feet. That mean I ain't gotta worry about no blessed deadbeat. I'm L-R-E-E, baby daddy feet. That mean I ain't gotta worry about no blessed deadbeat. I'm L-R-E-E, baby daddy feet. That mean I ain't gotta worry about no blessed deadbeat. I'm L-R-E-E, baby daddy feet. Me now ain't gotta worry about no blessed deadbeat. Let's go, 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 do the shit. Let's go, 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 do the shit. Let's go, 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 go. Let's go, 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 go. Yeah, baby daddy mad 'cause I don't wanna fuck him. Say you not gonna get your kid, bitch. They good, they got a mother. While you chasing after bitches, say I took away your kid. You a motherfucking lie. You walked out on them like a bitch. Mad about that child support, chunk.
On TikTok is going viral for having 8 baby daddies and 11 kids. So naturally, when people found out that this lady was on TikTok and she had that many fathers of her children and 11 kids to go with it, they had one question: why? And this is what she had to say. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
Why have one baby daddy? You can have 5. Why have 5 when you can have 9? I'll give away a baby daddy. You can have mine.
And so, of course, the internet reacted to seeing her baby daddies. Let's check out a few of these comments. I never seen anybody so proud to have that many baby daddies. Listen, there's obviously something wrong here other than this chick not drinking coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
7 things that men do to upset women. Number 1, lie. Number 2, be honest. Number 3, not talk. Number 4, talk too much. Number 5, not show emotions. Number 6, be too emotional. And number 7, breathe.
That's the love of my life. Yep. We together 48 years now.
Whoa. That's a long time.
I'm still going, girl.
Going strong.
As a woman who makes 7 figures, like, my money does not retain my relationship, like my ability to.
There you go.
If he gets home at 6 a.m., me making breakfast when he gets home is what's retaining my relationship. It's never been my ability to. I'm a Forbes lister, top of my game, but that doesn't retain my relationship. Me cooking from scratch 3 times a day retains my relationship and retains me going on
3 times a day? Not a
yes,
week?
from scratch. I was on Food Network, but like me being able to cook, me being able to upkeep our home and like putting labels on everything, doing weirdo organizing shit is what's retaining my relationship.
It's not weird, it's fantastic.
As a woman who makes 7 figures, like, my money does not retain my relationship, like my ability to.
There you go.
If he
wanna fuck?
Not when you say it like that.
Wanna fuck?
Hey now. Slow down, all right?